Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, the highly anticipated sequel to It Ends With Us. This time, Hoover gives us a dual-perspective love story that shifts the focus to Atlas Corrigan, yes, the Atlas, and picks up right where the first novel left off. It's a book about second chances, healing, and writing your own narrative after surviving emotional storms. So let's dive in, so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. When It Starts With Us opens, Lily Bloom is still navigating life after leaving her abusive ex-husband, Ryle. She's doing her best to raise her daughter, Emerson, while managing the awkward reality that Ryle is still in her life as a co-parent. Just as she's finding a little bit of calm, she unexpectedly runs into Atlas, her first love, the boy from her past who once offered her shelter, dignity, and the gentlest kind of hope. And just like that, the story begins to open up, not in a whirlwind of drama, but in small, delicate moments. Lily is cautious, as she should be. Ryle's temper remains a looming threat, especially when it becomes clear that Atlas is back in her life. The stakes are real, not just romantic, but emotional and parental. Every choice she makes could shift the balance she's worked so hard to maintain. For the first time, we get Atlas's point of view, and it's quietly powerful. We learn about his restaurant, his deeply principled way of living, and something he's never shared before, his younger half-brother, Theo, a sarcastic, smart teenage boy who's been neglected by their mother. Theo adds an entirely new layer to Atlas's character. He's not just a man rekindling a love story. He's becoming a protector, a caregiver, a role model. Watching Atlas navigate his relationship with Theo is like watching him repair his own broken childhood, piece by piece. Meanwhile, Lily tries to balance the blossoming love with the ever-present complications of Ryle. Hoover doesn't let us forget the trauma Lily has endured. Ryle is not cartoonishly evil, he's complicated, remorseful at times, but still unsafe. Lily has to draw firm boundaries, not just for herself, but for Emerson. One of the most gut-wrenching scenes in the book is when Lily has to ask herself if she's repeating patterns or breaking them. Is she choosing herself? Is she choosing peace? What's most refreshing about It Starts With Us is that it doesn't glamorize the reunion. It's not about fireworks and passionate declarations, though those moments exist. It's about building something real and sustainable out of the wreckage. Atlas and Lily don't just pick up where they left off, they rebuild slowly, with kindness and patience. And for Lily, it's not just about falling in love again. It's about finally giving herself permission to have something soft, something safe. The novel culminates not in some dramatic showdown, but in a series of emotional decisions that feel earned. Atlas learns to stand up to the ghosts of his past. Lily reclaims her agency. And Ryle, while not redeemed, is dealt with in a way that centers Lily's and Emerson's safety. The ending is not perfect, but it's realistic, satisfying, and deeply hopeful. At its heart, It Starts With Us as a love story, yes, but more than that, it's a story about healing. About what happens after survival. About how people grow into the space they've fought so hard to create. It's tender, sometimes tense, but always heartfelt. Colleen Hoover doesn't offer a fairy tale. She gives us something better. A narrative of resilience, of love rooted in mutual respect, and of a woman rewriting her own ending. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.